Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. Buckle up. Get ready for takeoff. Today, we're flying to the territory of overconsumption. Yes, that's our destination today. So, I've been watching some YouTube videos, and the topic of overconsumption has come up. Lately, it's about what do they mean by overconsumption? They're talking about people who collect Stanley Cups. You know, they're obsessed with it. They have 200 Stanley Cups. Or these Labubu dolls. Is that what you call them, I guess? These little look like stuffed animals. And it's like, I don't get it. There are people who collect Labubu. There are women who, it's mostly a female thing. But I think it's more than just a female thing. So then I've heard of this woman who's got over 600 books in her library. Book Talk, they call it. Where she collects books, but she never reads them. Okay? I'm going, what's up with that? Sure, I've got some books I've never read. Guilty. I've got a couple on my shelf. I keep saying I'm going to get around to reading it, but I haven't done it yet. I've noticed a pattern where it's the Labubus, the Stanley Cups. It's usually women. Another one that on Book Talk is coloring books and color markers. Now, my late wife was into coloring books, so I kind of get it on that part. But my argument is, women are not the only ones guilty of overconsumption. We men are too. Guilty. Look behind you. What do you see here? This is not my only shelf, by the way. We're probably going to be making a couple of videos today. May have to break this up. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. To show you my overconsumption. So us men are guilty just on different things. Maybe men are overconsumed when it comes to Pokemon. Video games. Some guys collect video games. So a lot of men collect physical media. That's me. It's becoming now a collection of stuff. Overconsumption? Yes. Are women guilty? Because you go online, like I've been on YouTube this morning, it's a lot of, you think it's only the women doing this, but you'd be wrong. Men do it too. They just do Hot Wheels, Legos, video games, just different products. I'd be concerned if a man collected coloring books. That might concern me just a little bit. Now, I do have a few, but they belong to my late wife, and I still have them. But they were hers. Not mine. Hers. So, yes, overconsumption. There are people like this woman who's got 700 books in her library. That she's never read a one of them. I could understand her not reading all of them. That's like, if she only read, say, a third of them in her lifetime. Say out of the 700 books she has in her libraries, she's read 200 of them. Okay, at least she's read some of them. But to never read any of them? Come on. That's just being stupid. Stupid. In this one book, I forget the name of it, she's got multiple copies of the same thing. Same novel over and over. It's like, really? I've got a book. Here's one. Just a random book, just sitting on my shelf. Get out of that pit. Now, this is my late wife's. I still have it. And, just the title of it. You know what this book is about. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Get out of that pit. Pull your boots up by your bootstraps. Just the title of it, you know what it's about. So it kind of motivates me. Let's see. My Late Wife. This is another one of her books. The Marine, John Cena. She was a huge fan of John Cena. This book here is mine. The Lost Symbol. This book, that's also mine. And yes, I've read both of these books. A lot of these books belong to my late wife, like Frontier Bride. Let's see. That's really my 1,000 Great Jokes. That was both of us. We kind of both were into that. But anyway, Chicken Soup for the Soul. I've got that. That's my book. And so I read books too. And so physical media, that's my overconsumption guilty pleasure. I'm just saying I'm guilty of it. You see all these. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail over. You can watch videos on overconsumption. It's a lot of I noticed also on these YouTube videos the women are very attractive. Now that's another topic for another video. Do looks matter? Absolutely. I got up this morning, I shaved, cleaned myself up. You know, it does matter. I got to build this channel up. So if you're new to this channel, thank you for coming. Hit that subscribe button and tell your friends to subscribe to this channel, to watch this channel. I am not an AI person. I'm a real person. So this is a male perspective on overconsumption, because a lot of YouTube videos are from a female perspective about other women collecting stuff. But men, we are just as guilty as they are. You think it's just only the women do that. Men don't do that. Oh, yes, we do. While women collect Gucci handbags and we may think stupid, but we men, no, it's big ticket items for us. Guy that's got a couple of motorcycles, a couple of Harleys. These are $30,000, $80,000 bikes. Not one Harley Davidson. He's got a couple of Harleys. A big fancy pickup truck. Yeah. Guys collect cars. Hot Wheels. Even toy cars. Like the one sitting on the shelf. See all these cars here? That's a guy thing. While women collect purses, we collect this stuff. Let me show you. Hold on. See? Got that from Buc-ee's. I leave it in the box. I got others like this. I just bought one, a 65 Chevy. My dad used to drive a 65 Chevy. It's kind of why I got it. And so, yeah, I'm guilty. I've got Laserdisc. I've got LPs. You're talking, I have got a huge physical media collection. I'm going to show you part of it. That's why we're going to break this up into a series. We'll start with this shelf here. So let's see what I've got. What is stuff I've showed you before. I mean, this shelf is full of books. Okay, so what books have I got? Here's one I've had since I was a little kid. I've had this since I was 10 years old. I kid you not, since the 3rd grade. The Bobbsey Twins Solve a Mystery. God, I've had this book for, oh gosh, I'm 58, so I've had it for, 48, almost 50 years I've had this book. Gosh. Yes, I actually read it one time. Long time ago. I need to reread it maybe. Let's see. My late wife was into Beth Moore. That's her on this book, Get Out of That Pit, Beth Moore. But yeah. Wow, let's see. This is one of my books, Elvis. There's so many books on this shelf. There's photo albums back there. Oh well. Let's see. On this top shelf here, I showed it to you before. I got everything from Battlestar Galactica, even the original series here. See? The 1978 series. That's a complete series. I haven't even opened it up yet, but I've watched most of the episodes in reruns. I watched them when I was younger. So, unlike the woman who's got 700 books in her library, I've actually watched most of these DVDs. I've had some of these DVDs for decades. So, I've got all the Battlestar Galactica stuff. Everything from Caprica. Here's Buck Rogers. Uh-oh. Gotta straighten out my camera. Uh-oh. My camera went. There we go. My camera kind of... It kind of came forward a little bit. But, yeah, this overconsumption thing is like... You think people are obsessed with coloring books or color markers or Labubus, and you think us men are exempt. No, men just get different things. We're just as guilty. Whether it's Legos, Hot Wheels, Star Trek and Star Wars, Doctor Who. Oh, yeah. Yeah, wait till you see my Star Trek collection. We men are just as guilty. Just as guilty on overconsumption as the women are. Just different items. We can laugh all we want and go, ha ha ha, Stanley Cups. Look at me. I've got all my Doctor Who collection. I don't collect Doctor Who. I'm just using that as an example. Or there's guys that... Hot Wheels. You may not think... But it's a real thing. I wouldn't know what I was looking at because I don't collect Hot Wheels. I could go to a Hot Wheels convention and just buy a Hot Wheels car because I liked it. How much is it worth? I don't know, and I didn't care. I would buy it based on appearance. I either like it or I don't. But there are guys who seriously collect those things. Legos. Oh gosh. I've seen that too, and it's mostly a guy thing on that. But we're already up to 13 minutes, and we got to keep a time limit on this. So there's more here. We're going to make this into a series, probably. I've got everything. Let's see. What else have I got? Besides, everyone knows I've got Scooby-Doo, Married with Children. I want a balloon. You already got one. There's Charles in Charge, Sanford and Son, TV show called Empire. Wonder Woman, Star Trek The Next Generation. And there's more DVDs. This is the first row. This goes 3 rows deep. So there's hundreds more DVDs behind here. I kid you not. And so I've got everything from The Mentalist, Home Improvement, Gilligan's Island, more Scooby-Doo, a lot of wrestling stuff. Let's see. Oh, I like this. Droopy. Oh, yeah. You can't beat physical media sometimes. I've got the complete works of William Shakespeare back there. I got the complete series of The Bionic Woman, The $6 Million Man, I got some CDs back there by ABBA. Let's see, I've got Ancient Aliens, 20 seasons worth. I think there's a season 21. I need to get it on DVD. But the title of this video is Overconsumption. Yes, we men are just as guilty, and I'm 58 years young. So, that tells you how long I had that one Bobbsey Twins book. Gosh. Where'd it go? It's right there. Bobbsey Twins Solve a Mystery. Yeah, I've had that for decades, since I was 10 years old. Gosh. Oh, here's another one. Mr. Bean. It's becoming like I collect them. But most of these DVDs I've watched. Believe it or not. I've watched most of them. Oh well. And so I got The Simpsons the first 20 years ago. After season 20 they stopped making DVDs. I watched The Simpsons because of the audio commentary on every episode. Yeah. This is great. And I actually like these collector's editions here. I actually do. Some people prefer the box. I like these. They stand out. I actually did like them. And I enjoy all the audio commentary on every episode. You just don't get that on Amazon. And what I like physical media, I know I'm guilty of overconsumption. I've got more clothes than, for a guy, owning 2 closets full of clothes, 2 dressers full of clothes is unrealistic. I've had a lot of these shirts for decades. I don't wear a lot of fashion stuff. I've just got shirts that I've had for years, and I'm going, I need to figure out to get rid of some of them. Really, because I've got shirts I'll probably never wear again. Certain ones I'll wear more often. Now I'm wearing suits more often. I'm being a little more dressy than I used to be because I'm an older gentleman now, so I try to dress up, look nicer, have a better appearance. Appearances are everything. So overconsumption, yes. We men are guilty. If you like collecting, you like hobbies, good for you. I'm not here to down anyone that collects Stanley Cups. If that's your thing, go for it. I know people that collect lunch boxes. This is a special edition DVD of the Partridge Family. That's only the first season. Too bad they didn't put the entire series in a lunchbox. But I had to have it. It was unique. My late wife was a big fan of the Partridge Family. So I got it for her, mostly. And there are some people that like this 10. This is a trivia game, The Simpsons. I'm a Simpsons fan. Underdog. We've reached our time limit already. So we have to break this up into multiple videos. Like I said, overconsumption, I'm guilty. If you have a hobby, go for it. I'm not here to make fun of you or laugh at you, no matter what your hobby is. It could be Pokemon. Go for it. If it's Stanley Cups and you got 300 Stanley Cups in your Stanley Cup collection, if that's your thing, go for it. I got nothing against people that have hobbies. You may see these YouTube videos and you may think, oh my, people are crazy. Why are they spending all this money on Labubu? Why Stanley? Why this? Why that? It's their thing. Everybody has a hobby. Get yourself a hobby. Making YouTube videos is now a hobby for me. Some people do it for a living. I don't. I'm sorry. I'm still getting over a cold. I totally apologize for that. I'm still not feeling 100%. But I'm speaking. I got my voice back. I'm still not eating like I should. I'm down to 162 pounds. So I weigh 162. I weigh myself with nothing on. When I got out of the shower, I got on the scale and I'm at 162. It's just not underweight yet, but I'm doing okay. So I shaved, cleaned myself up, you know. So in the last few days, I haven't been eating that much. I did try to eat today, but I do drink a lot of fluids. I don't drink a lot of soda pop. It seems to be too heavy for me. But we're past our time limit. Oh my God, I'm a rambler. I got to stop this. We're just going to do a part 2. And I'm going to probably do that on the iPhone so I can walk around and show you some stuff. But I want to thank everybody for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, share. You know the routine. You know the routine. Now, sometimes I have an intro and an outro in my videos. And believe it or not, that's very, it's a lot of data. That's why I don't do a lot of editing on my videos. It's all the data that it eats. Not just my time to edit, but all the data, which I have to pay for. Now, if I had unlimited resources, it wouldn't be a problem. But, you know, but, yeah. It's good to be making videos again. This iPad I recently had repaired. It glitched out on me. And, well, it's working now. And, I'm rambling again. I need to stop this habit of rambling. Nobody comes to YouTube to listen to a daggum rambler. We were talking about overconsumption. We're all guilty of it. This man right here is guilty of it. Yes, this man right, this guy right here. I'm just as guilty of overconsuming as anyone on this planet. So that's why I don't judge people who collect Stanley Cups and Labubus. And you may think it's crazy. Why would you do that? When us men, we're guilty of the same things. We're out there buying motorcycles and we collect antique cars. I just went to a show in Springfield, the Route 66 deal. Yeah, we collect automobiles. Women collect handbags. Guys collect cars. We love our Mustangs or our Jeep Wranglers. Whatever it else we do. We're just as guilty, but it's big toys. Oh, yeah. You bet we are. So what's your hobby? Comment below. What is your hobby? What is it you're into? Right now, YouTube is now my hobby. My hobby is YouTube. I love making videos. That's why I've already passed the time limit. I'm still rambling. So I know I need to break this up. And we're going to do a part 2. And I'm going to show you around. Well, it's hard to say au revoir. So, a gratin. Uh-oh. What is this? I wonder what this is. What is it that I could possibly be pulling off? Like I said, comment below. What is your hobby? What are your interests? Uh-oh. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Oh no. Oh no. It's going for that button. It's really good, I promise you.